Well.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Professor Garlick.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I think she may be my wife.
We do look forward to growing together.
Something's growing. Don't you worry about that. Play your cards right and you can garlick my you know what I'm saying?
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, the mandrake. Great. Neville's been neglecting his earmuffs. Put it in, Hunter. Thank Christ. Trust me, Professor. When I'm around you, nothing takes time to grow. I can assure you of that. Oh, Devil's Snare. Oh, I'm a fuckhead. We know that, Devil's Snare hates sunlight. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and I am back yet again with more Hogwarts Legacy. Sit back, relax, it is game time. We are picking up the action where we left off previously. We are still locked into a quest. We need to talk to Professor Fig, but I figured I could make him wait. The bastard made me wait, so I thought, no, fuck you, old man. You can wait on my time. And now we're going to have a chat.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you needn't to know.
The book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
For those of you who are unaware how I got into the restricted section, my Slytherin friend Sebastian helped me sneak in. And took the rap for it when he got caught.
Oh.
He's a good friend.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Of course they have.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why
We're all connected.
Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Do we prod? Do we prod? Yep.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail.
And now
My
he's dead.
instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I agree.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and
I'm looking forward to taking on 2 classes I haven't done yet.
You can learn from them as well.
Potions and herbology. But before we do that, I think we should get some dueling done. What do you reckon? There he is. Little Lucan. Let's practice some combos. Some wombo combos.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
I was born ready, Lucan.
Brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Now, you don't necessarily have to use the training dummy, but when you do, as it's a side quest, it teaches you different combinations with new spells that you've learnt. So this is the first time we've come across the training dummy in this scenario since we learnt Incendio, which is why it's now including Incendio in the combos. We go Levioso, Smack, 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 Accio, Incendo. Beautiful.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Lucan.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
And plus, you look like a fucking boss when you throw these together.
Accio.
Get over here. And then you. You're done, son.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was just a dummy,
You're a training
Lucan.
dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
You smart-ass little
You'll be
fuck.
even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Speaking of other duelists,
Hello,
Lucan.
Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
You better fucking believe
I
it.
certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I am bringing
Yes,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
And we are going to be walking out as dueling champions. Break through red shields, obviously, with the red spells. Purple shields with the purple spells, and yellow with the yellow spells. Which I really like. I like that combat-wise it mixes things up and it makes it a little bit more complicated. Nope, Stupefy. Stupefy.
Levioso.
Find the one.
This bastard hasn't hit the ground in a while. Oh, spoke too soon. Ow!
Levioso.
Stupefy.
Incendio.
Curious to know your thoughts on the combat in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Considering it's something we haven't really dove into all that much outside of Hogwarts. We've only been doing it with the duels. And that's part of what I'm really looking forward to once we get exploring properly, because the world outside of Hogwarts is incredibly huge. It can't be understated how big this map truly is. And we're going to have a plethora of enemies to be taking on, so we're definitely going to get the chance to flex our combative muscles. Don't you worry about that. Now I'm going to pose a question of the day as well. Just struck my mind, because if you follow me on social media, especially Twitter, I've been posting a lot about how much I love this game, and I consider this to be one of the best games I've played in recent years. I'm curious to know what game or games you have played in the last couple of years that you think are the best. I'll let you choose a couple of games because I know it's hard sometimes, but let's say within the last 5 years, what are the best video games you have ever played? Let me know in the comments down below. I think 5 years is a good number because that gives us a little bit prior to COVID destroying the world, and then living through COVID, and now post-COVID. So sound off in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Always love when you guys roll on through. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we got the victory. Hunter Silverthorn is the dueling champion of Hogwarts.
You won the tournament!
Oh, Lucan, I can assure you of one thing. I'm just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm going to go with thank you because I definitely deserve it.
It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, Lucan, this is just the beginning. You think I'm good now? Just wait until I learn the unforgivable curses and I become one of the best evil wizards this world has ever seen. Because when I start casting Avada Kedavra, holy shit, it's going to be magical. Do you know what else is magical? Today's excuse me. Who are you? I'm Zirra, content creator supported by Manscaped. Of course, you'd know all about Manscaped. Sorry, no. No? Blimey, Harry, don't you wonder where your dad learned to shave it all? Learned what? To have hairy balls, Harry. I have what? Okay, so let me set the picture here. You've had someone slither into the DMs and they want to give you a bit of a Hufflepuff, but you look downstairs and you got a bit of a Forbidden Forest situation going on. There's no need to fear though, because Manscaped are here and they've got the Prefect package for you all. The Platinum Package 4.0, that is. The hero of the Platinum Package 4.0 is the Lawnmower 4.0, with skin-safe technology that ensures when you do the good old swish and flick, you don't get any nicks. Plus you can cast Lumos with it, and you get yourself a little bit of a light to help you guide your way. You know what I'm saying? As well as this package including the Lawnmower 4.0, you also get yourself the Weed Whacker, which is a nose hair trimmer to help you get rid of those unsightly hairs. You also get the Crop Preserver and the Ball Deodorant to help you make sure you maintain down there. As well as now, the Hygiene Pack that comes along with it gives you the body wash, the shampoo, the conditioner, even a little bit of lip balm to make sure that while you're taking care of down there, you can keep care of everywhere. Because why wouldn't you want to? If that isn't magical enough, how about, boom, look at that, the Shed Travel Bag that comes as a free gift, as well as their anti-chafe boxes, which I can't show you because I'm wearing them, and that'd be fucking dirty for me to show you. And that's just the tip of the sorting hat. Manscaped have plenty of other items on hand to ensure that you look your wizarding best. And with online ordering and shipping, it is easier to do than Voldemort saying, be sure to use code word Zirra at checkout for 20% off your order plus free international shipping. That is code Zirra at checkout for 20% off and free international shipping. And now back to the video. Expelliarmus! So Professor Fig said I needed to focus on doing my classwork, and we're going to go attend herbology class. I'm very keen to dive into this and see how it all goes down. Because obviously growing plants is going to be very beneficial to us.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Well.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Professor Garlick.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I think she may be my wife.
We do look forward to growing together.
Something's growing. Don't you worry about that. Play your cards right and you can go lick my balls, you know what I'm saying?
Again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, the mandrake. Great.
Accio.
Neville's been neglecting his earmuffs.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Well, that's definitely better than earmuffs.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh, I'll tug it. Whoops. I think my mandrake did that. Put it in, Hunter. Thank Christ. Professor Garlick, I think you might have to cast Reparo with that fucking window above me.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Thank you. Don't want to die by a falling shard of glass.
Sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Definitely feel we're going to go talk to... Yeah,
Next task will be planting Dittany at our potting table.
we can't leave before she gives me additional tasks. Oh, goodbye, Sebastian.
A brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Thank you,
Plant
Professor.
the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Trust me, Professor. When I'm around you, nothing takes time to grow. I can assure you of that.
These restorative properties make it a vital ingredient.
Let's plant some
in the
Dittany
Wizard's
seeds.
potion.
They're going to take 10 in-game minutes.
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oh, so we can use plants in combat as well as using them to make potions. That's brilliant.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
I'm pretty sure that's
I'll
the
be
student
nice to work
that
with
Professor
Defensive
Hackett
Dark Arts, by the way.
cast Levioso on
Excuse me?
and made look like an absolute
Your duel
dickhead.
with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
Yeah, he is.
Pretty
He's
much
just
like
commented
Smurfy.
on the
Here we
duel I
are.
had with Sebastian in
Home
the
of
exact same
Chinese-
instance.
Go on. Grab a few of the... Now, see
Chinese
that
chomping
plate?
cabbage, huh?
Just
How about I
toss the
take all
cabbages
of you?
at it, and they'll do the rest.
And there we go. Go get it, my cabbage.
Look at that.
Oh, fuck.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
They fucking
Like kind of
are.
plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining that already, and I think that's the option we're going to go with because it sounds the most Slytherin.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that.
Best believe it.
Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Don't be
I'll see
getting
you
on
back
my
in class.
bad side, Gryffindor. I'll make you fucking regret it. Let's go back and talk to the ever so ravishing Professor Garlick. I'm loving the diversity in characters, not just the race of the characters in this game, but the personalities as well. They really shine through.
Dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I don't care much for plants, honestly. Professor Garlick, I think is... Yeah.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
As much as it's good to have a platform to grow our own plants, both to use for potions and for combat, I can't help but feel if I actually was a student at Hogwarts, this would be one of my least favourite classes to attend. Now, let's do a side quest to wrap things up. Let's talk to old mate here. Reckons he has a puffskein problem. Puffskeins are one of the magical beasts in this game, and that's probably one of the classes that I would love the most, beast class. Learning how to care for and to tend for beasts and just gaining knowledge about magical creatures in this world. It'd be between that and Defense Against the Dark Arts, I feel. Maybe potion making in the mix to round out the three.
Might be able to help me with
oh, and flying, of course.
Project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Let's play it coy.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, time to go full Slytherin mode. Let's do it.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
That's fucking great. That's actually fucking hilarious. Yep.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing.
Because Everett's a smart man.
To make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlick kept dangerous plants there.
Well.
It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd
Of course.
Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very
Let's
well.
go.
If I'm in the area,
I don't need to know
perhaps
what to
can
expect. I want it to be a
Grand.
bit of a mystery.
I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I actually feel it's incredibly opportunistic that we chose this side quest, considering it's linked to herbology, which is where we just came from.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Sounds very intriguing, especially if there's some really dangerous plants down there that we can maybe harvest and use for our own. To the victor comes the spoils, and I plan to ensure that I get all the spoils. What the fuck? I have seen many memes about you two. More than just a fucking punch in the shoulder, though. I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you haven't seen it, so we'll see one day. Oh, hello, Revelio. Thank you very much. Oh, time to take in the beauty that is outside of Hogwarts. I just love how lush and teeming with life. Oh, wow! As I was saying, I just love how lush and teeming with life the world is. Oh, we got some bees. Probably not called bees in this universe, but hey. Can we set it on fire?
Incendio. Revelio.
No, but I could take that. Okay, it looks like we need to go down this way.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming killed.
It's a good thing we know Incendio. And into the hidden herbology corridor we go.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare. Seems
Oh, Devil's Snare.
Perhaps it doesn't.
Oh,
care
I'm a
for light.
fuckhead. We know that Devil's Snare hates sunlight. Oh, let's have a little sneaky peek up here. There's got to be some chests with some good fucking loot to find, right?
Incendio.
Let's just set all these torches ablaze, shall we? See what I mean? Just the ability to interact with the world around you like that. And it's something so incredibly small, but I love the detail. Oh, more Maya robes.
Lumos.
Can I use
Reparo.
Reparo on that? No.
Incendio.
Aha! Let's go in here first. Light the way.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Well, there we go. There were some dangerous plants down here. Can't set it on fire. Oh, we could just... I thought I had to destroy it in order to collect it.
Incendio.
Okay, let's get out of here. If there's more to explore down here, we can always come back. That's the beauty of this game. There is so much to uncover and explore that we don't have to do it all at one time. I like the idea of keeping things to do later down the track. We're definitely not going to be short on content, that's for damn sure. Oh, hello legendary chest. Emerald Highland attire. Beautiful. Collecting all the venomous tentacular too. Well, time to go back to Puffskein Dunkeen. Give him his fucking... his little leaves, so people can leave him alone and stop picking on him. Even though the bitch boy should have probably done it on his own accord. I'm coming, Puffskein Dunkeen. I just went the wrong way like a moron.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello,
Here we go.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Oh, fuck you, Dunkeen. Fuck him, I'm keeping
Now
him.
that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
How about growing a set of balls? You'll learn a lesson from this, Dunkeen, trust me.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
Perhaps I'm not.
Should never have trusted you.
Should have never trusted me. Maybe you should grow a set of fucking balls and do it yourself, you bastard.
Some kind soul
Now, I need the perfect... There it is. The perfect backdrop, and there's no Revelio, so it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings today's episode to a close. When we return, we're going to go do some potions class. Very keen to get into these classes and learn what they have to offer, and then hopefully learn some new spells and better our repertoire, because the deeper we run into spell learning, hopefully we can come across those unforgivable curses. I really want to go evil so fucking bad it is not funny. But if you enjoyed this episode, do hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. Playlist is in the description. Cast Accio on that notification bell to get notified when I upload. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.